Hello, beautiful people. It's Karen here. I hope you are having a sublime day. Summer is upon us, and that means refreshing summer bellinis like this lovely watermelon bellini that I'm having now, and fabulous flavor-packed summer salads. So, today we are going to make a summer salad that is going to go perfect with my watermelon bellini. We're going to do a summer salad of watermelon, lovely fresh feta, some cucumbers, some mint, and we're going to toss that in a lime dressing that is really going to bring out these flavors. So let's get started. Let's go over the ingredients. You need a watermelon. I typically use seedless because you're going to chop this into cubes and it just makes for easier eating. You need some cucumber. I typically use the English cucumbers. These come wrapped in plastic and they don't have the wax on them that normal cucumbers that you buy will have. That's important because I like to eat the entire cucumber, including the outer shell. And if they have wax on them, it makes it a little less appetizing. So if you can, pick up the English cucumber. A little bit of feta, some green onions, some lovely fresh mint, lime, and we also will need olive oil and salt and pepper to taste. And that's all you need for this lovely summer salad. Cheers. We're going to start with the watermelon. You're going to need about 3 cups of watermelon for this salad. You can add or subtract as you like. So if you'd like a larger salad, add a little bit more. If you'd like a smaller salad, you don't necessarily have to use the entire 3 cups. But generally, 3 cups is a good measurement. So I'm going to cut this watermelon up. We're going to cut it into cubes, and that will be the main ingredient for the salad. So in order to get nice cubes, you cut around the watermelon first so that it ultimately would be able to come up in one piece if you'd like. Then you cut slices, and then you go horizontally once again. And that gives you perfect cubes. When I am cutting up a watermelon, I normally cut it in half first, and then I cut it in half again so that ultimately I get 4 pieces of the watermelon. As you can see, you've got nice uniform cubes and you're ready to make your salad. We're going to do that same process with the second quarter. So half of the watermelon got me to the approximately 3 cups that I need for this salad. But I'm going to cut the rest of the watermelon into cubes at the same time. I'm going to put that aside, and I can use the rest of the watermelon at a later date for another recipe. We now move on to the English cucumber. And as I said, you're going to need about 1.5 cups of cucumber. Because there is no wax on this cucumber and because it was grown in a hothouse, I'm going to use the entire cucumber. I'm going to cut it into very thin slices as opposed to cubing it. So let's get started with that. So the cucumber has been cut into rounds. At this point, I am going to cut the rounds into 4s, and then I'm going to toss that in with the watermelon. Our cucumbers are now in bite-sized pieces, and we're going to toss those in with the watermelon. And we don't want the watermelon bellini to feel as if it's being slighted, so we need to give it some attention as well. I've chopped up 1 green onion. I'm going to add that to my mixture. I'm going to add about a 1/3 cup of feta. We're going to mix this up, get it perfectly uniform. I could use a little bit more feta. I like feta. That's looking good. Now I'm going to mix up a lime vinaigrette, and then we'll come back, mix that up, toss it over it, add a little bit of fresh mint, and that will be your salad. I've mixed up the vinaigrette. The vinaigrette is 3 tablespoons of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of fresh lime juice. I'm going to mix that together. I'm going to toss it over the salad, and then I'm going to add salt and pepper. So that's done. We're going to give it a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and a nice toss so that all of the vegetables get a bit of that aromatic lime juice and olive oil. Now that that's done, the very last step is to add some fresh mint. I'm going to give that a little bit more pepper. And that's your salad. This is the perfect start to the summer season. You can have this as your main course for a light lunch, or you can have it as a side, whichever you prefer. But it's always delicious, always light, always refreshing. Hello, beautiful people. This is Karen wishing you a sublime day. If you took something from the video, found it interesting, it looks like a salad you might like to try, or anything of the above, please hit the subscribe button. Until next time, think sublime thoughts.